Hey guys, it's Becky Bamboo. It's Wednesday, July 25th, 2012. I thought I would finally give you guys an update. I'm just going to start off by doing a body shot so I can sit down and be sitting for the rest of the time. So this is me 33 weeks pregnant, 33 weeks and 3 days if you want to be technical. And I am 2 years plus post-op RNY gastric bypass. I had lost 237 pounds with my gastric bypass. I have since regained 31 pounds with my pregnancy. So this is what I look like. I am wearing maternity capris today. I don't wear them very often. I just didn't have anything else clean while I was doing laundry, so, you know, that's what it is. This is just a normal shirt that I was wearing pre-pregnancy. If you look at me, aside from having a little bit of a bump here and some added weight through my hips and thighs, I don't look any different. I've lost muscle tone in my arms from not working out, so I have my loose skin is like hella loose. It didn't used to be that loose, but it's really bad right now, which tells me that when I get back to working out, that'll tighten up again. Yes, that's a nice feeling. Right now I can't really work out. Doctor doesn't really want me working out, so, you know, it is what it is. So, yeah, that's me. That's the baby Zeke. It's not, I don't have much of a bump, let's be honest with it. And really, here, I'm going to be fair and show you guys that most of my bump is still just loose skin. It's just loose skin. All this is just loose skin. So if I pull it tight, then you can really see what my shape looks like, but this is what you get post-weight loss surgery, pregnancy-wise. You get not much. At least not for me. I have seen some really cute baby bumps post-weight loss surgery, but I don't think the majority of us get that lucky. So, yeah, 33 weeks, 3 days. I apologize to you guys. I know I have not made an update video. And the last pregnancy one I did was like week 28. And then I did my 2-year surgery video. So it's been a while, I know. Since then, I got my hair cut off. Rocking this little pixie do now, which is actually, my hair is really long right now. I have a haircut on Friday, so it's normally a little shorter than this. But I love it. I love the ease of this haircut, and I love the fact that my face is skinny enough that I feel comfortable with a really short haircut. Because I can't handle much right now. I cannot handle having like complicated things in my life. And my life is about to get really complicated with the baby, and I just mentally don't have the capacity to deal with it right now. Okay, so let's do an update here. I'm going to try to do this as fast as I can. It's probably going to be 15 minutes, but I can't go over that because then my phone won't upload it, and it's a whole mess, so I'm going to hurry. Okay, so what's been going on? Since you last saw me, I've had 2 baby showers, and we have been so overly blessed with gifts from family and friends, and even friends of family who didn't even know me got me gifts, which is mind-blowing to me, but we've really, like, I'm very thankful for everything that we have. I was off for a week on vacation, and I spent almost a whole week trying to get everything put away, find a place to put it, put together, you know. You get stroller, you got to put it together. So we've been working pretty darn hard around here, which is why the reason for not giving you guys an update. I've been on my days off. It's literally been nonstop for me, and I'm completely exhausted from it. So I finally got to the point now, I think, where we're pretty well organized. I'm a very big organizational person, so I will organize and then reorganize and then reorganize, and it probably drives my husband crazy. But I think I've organized as much as I can until after the baby comes, and then we'll have to see where we're at, and I will probably reorganize 3 more times after that. But no, joking aside, we're in pretty good shape for little Zeke's arrival, which is good. I last went to the doctor last week on Monday. That was my 32-week follow-up. My total weight gain so far is 31 pounds. My blood pressure has been really good. Very little amounts of swelling here and there in my ankles and my feet. Usually when I have it, it's either after I've been on my feet at work all day, which is understandable, or it's from this inferno of a summer we are having. If I'm outside very long, everything swells. My hands swell, my feet swell. I don't know what the deal is with that, but my hands will swell so much that my ring, I can't get my rings off. So I have to be kind of careful with that. And then you can tell when I'm inside, they're still way loose. So I don't know. I have no swelling in my feet today or anything like that because I've been off of them all day. So all in all, health-wise, I've been really, really healthy. My blood pressure has been good. Still having the occasional episodes of hypoglycemia, where my blood sugar will bottom out if I don't eat the appropriate amount of healthy carbohydrates, whole grain stuff. It tends to, my blood sugar tends to just hit the basement. So I still am fighting that some here and there. I had a stretch for a while where I had it down pretty good. I pretty well knew what I needed to eat and what not to eat, and seems like the last few weeks that hasn't really been working. So not even the last few, really the last week and a half, I've been having some dips again. So keeping candy handy is a must. So I keep stuff at work and in my purse and stashed everywhere, which I'm very much looking forward to pregnancy being over so that I don't have to do that anymore. I'm really, it's bad, when you go to the grocery store and you have to buy candy and you can buy anything that you want and you want nothing. That's when you know, you've had too much candy over, the period of time. Nothing even sounds good, and that's where I'm at. So it's kind of okay, I guess I'll get some Starbursts. I don't really want that, and I don't really want to eat them, but I know there's going to be days where I have to, and I had one of those on Tuesday this week at work. My blood sugar crashed so bad I almost fainted. And so I was just shoving in candy, and I just need something with me that's high sugar that will get into my system really quick. And candy seems to be the easiest thing to keep at work. If I'm at home, I'll have orange juice or something like that, and that usually works pretty well. But at work, I don't have anything like that, so candy's it. Anyway. So, food has been kind of odd for me the last couple of weeks too. It seems like the days that I work, I really don't have much interest in eating, and it's a struggle to get myself to eat things. But then on my days off, like today, it's I realize I didn't get enough calories in yesterday. It's my body tells me that. So today, it's physical hunger all day. I feel like I'm eating nonstop because I'm hungry. And so that's kind of a frustration, is it's back and forth on certain days where I can't eat anything, and then other days I can't stop eating. And whatever. So let's see what else is going on. Zeke's daycare, we have figured out now, which is good. We have a place to put him, have him all registered and money paid, so he's got his spot reserved, which puts my mind at ease so much. And then what else is going on? Oh, I've signed up for a childbirth class. It's funny, I think back to younger years, teenage years, in my early 20s. You go through phases in life where you think your mom doesn't know a damn thing, and then all of a sudden you realize that your mom's about the smartest person you know. So as it's kind of gotten closer to the end of my pregnancy, I called and said, what do you think about childbirth classes? And she's like, I really think it's a good idea. I really think it'll set your mind at ease, and I think you'll have a better feel for what's going to happen and what you can do to make it a better, easier process. And she's like, childbirth is sucky. There's no other way around it. But you know, she said, I think going to a class would really help you. So I signed up for a class. Imagine that. You know, I really value my mom's opinion, and I look, and it seems like, especially being pregnant, I really look to her for guidance in this, because I don't have kids. I've never done this before. I want somebody around in my life that I trust and that I feel like will guide me down the right path. And I feel like my mom raised me and my brothers really well. I feel like we grew up really well. And, you know, if I'm half the mom that she is, then Zeke's in for a treat. So, you know, I signed up for childbirth class. That's the bottom line. I've also got an appointment scheduled with a pediatrician, so we'll have a pediatrician lined up for him, which, you know, these are things that I totally did not even think about until, like, the doctor starts talking about it, and I'm like, oh yeah, pediatrician. Yeah, probably going to need one of those, huh? So we have that scheduled, and then I follow up with my doctor again next week, and we're on 2-week visits, so every 2 weeks I go. And we're talking about doing a ultrasound in week 36. That's kind of the big discussion we're going to have this next visit. When I was there last week, he measured me and said that he didn't think I was going to have a very big baby, that he thought that Zeke was kind of small, and that I don't know if that tends to be the case with post-op weight loss surgery people, but it's, from what I'm seeing, it's kind of seeming that way. Because of me having had RNY gastric bypass, I could run into an issue with malabsorption, and you know, I don't think that's the case, but he said he may want to do an ultrasound at 36 weeks just to, number one, get an idea of what size he is at that time, and a little bit better prediction of what he'll be at birth, but also to see, like, if he is, you know, really to the small side, of like, what can we do during the last month to help him grow and do whatever we need to do. So I'm kind of hoping we decide to do it just because I want to see him again. That's like the selfish thing of me. It's more about wanting to see him than it is about wanting to find out that everything's okay, you know. He does not believe that there's anything wrong with him. He just thinks that he's going to be on the smaller side, which for me, I keep saying from the start, I want a small baby. So if I get blessed with a small baby, I will be so glad. I will be so glad. And obviously you can tell from my body shot that I don't have much in the way of a baby bump. So he's in there. He's just hiding out. He's just hanging out. I'm very tall. I'm very long in the torso. He probably has a lot of room in there. So I don't know. I'd kind of like to know what size he is right about now. So so that's where we're at with that. But everything else, you know, everything else is going really well. Like I said, I'm just really worn out. Work is really strenuous and really catching up to me. These 11-hour work days on my feet, physically walking, bending, lifting, twisting, turning, the entire 11 hours is getting really hard to do. And my coworkers are like constantly, like, at the end of the day going, you're such a rock star to be, you know, in your 8th month of pregnancy, and here you are doing all this crazy crap that we have to do. And it does help, like, keep me motivated to hear that. But then there's other days where I'm just like, oh, I just wish I could say I'm done. Like, I'm just done working until he comes. And I just don't get that luxury. I'm the moneymaker, so I kind of have to go to work. So, and I'm, you know, I'm starting to get nervous about when will I go into labor, and will I be at work, and what's going to happen. And my coworkers are starting to kind of talk about that a lot. And so it's just becoming, you know, something I think we're all really thinking about, like, what are we going to do? But it'll get figured out, and chances are I won't go into labor at work, so that'll be good. So anyway, that's where we're at. I will do a video at some point and show you guys the nursery because it's just so damn cute. You'll love it. And other than that, I'll check in as soon as I can. And if any of you guys out there have any questions about pregnancy post gastric bypass, please hit me up. Ask me. I am an open book. You guys know that by now. So that's that. I'll talk to you soon. Mwah. Love you guys.